I know there are some who have been even talking a lot of backbiting here, and they are talking garbage. The Lord sent his prophets here, the bishops who came here.
So if you are busy wasting your time on the social media with your loud mouth and your big mouth, I charge you today in the name of Jesus. Shut up your mouth.
The reason I even came today is because why would you lie about one calling me a blackmailer, an extorter? Now I don't believe blackmail,
and they told me to come with the holy oil.
The world is looking for God. People are tired of this nonsense. Yet the bishops don't know.
And I want to ask my driver to bring me the holy oil from Jerusalem.
If they are close to you, tell them, I said, the Lord said to me 2 days ago that the service they held to pour oil on that man was a spiritual funeral service. That's what the Lord said to me.
And now I touch the servant of God with the holy oil.
Look at what the Lord said. They wanted to bury the faith again as they have always done, but I stop it. That is why we are here. Can you think for a moment if there was no contrary word going on in this nation, rebuking their excesses, what would have happened to the faith of people? The Lord called it a spiritual funeral service. He said they buried the faith of people. He said, but I stopped it. They would have buried a lot, but it stopped for some. Only those under their influence had their faith buried. We know we are touching ancient devils. We know we are confronting abominations that nobody have confronted. You get my point? Me, I am not afraid to die. But I'm not to die cheaply. Warriors die like warriors. They don't die like chickens. Do you understand me? How did Paul die? Paul discussed with death. That's the way warriors die. We discuss. He discussed with death. He wrote the last book, 2 Timothy chapter 2. And then say, my demise is at hand. So I have fought a good fight. How did Peter die? He discussed with death. He told death, wait, let me tell you how to kill me. So no, you see, that's the way warriors die. So we know we're not going to live forever. But by God's mercy, I'm the last person to be afraid of these devils. No! And they know. Yesterday the Lord brought Stephen to me. Now I understood why. He brought Stephen to me. And he showed me, if you read the book of Acts chapter 7, you see how Stephen confronted the terrible Pharisees. Old men. He looked at them and called them, you stiff-necked people. You uncircumcised at heart. People thought it was Stephen that was talking. When Christ takes over a small boy, he speaks like an old man. Are you understanding me? They think it was Stephen. When they thought that by surrounding him with ecclesiastical intimidation, he would not talk. You see, the end time church will not be afraid of swords. If they say, we will kill you, you tell them, let me show you how to do it. You don't, if they say, keep quiet or we kill you, say, okay, let me show you how to do it. Then you increase your volume. You see, we are not the people that say, keep quiet, you keep quiet. For what? Jesus died for this cause. Why are you going to live? Why? Why are you going to live for God's sake? What did he say in the Bible? He said that the servant is not above the master. Do you know the meaning of that? Whatever the master went through, be ready. That's what he said. That means if Christ prevents us from going through what he went through, we have become his master. That is the meaning. May I not find any member of this church who is afraid. We will send you to Indian Ocean. That they say, shut up, you shut up. They say, keep quiet, you keep quiet. We don't belong to that breed. I receive all kinds of stupid threats in my inbox, wherever. I just laugh. I only reply to few. One said, the Council of Bishops is investigating me. Wait, and I told him, it is too late. It's an old news. I've been investigated from 2014. I am under investigation. I have been under investigation. You think I'm afraid of Council of Bishops? I'm only afraid of the 24 elders in heaven. Not these ones on earth. Before you move against a man, trace his root. Listen, my root is not even Nigeria. If they think I'm a Nigerian, they are fools. My root is not Nigeria. If my root is Nigeria, I will behave like a Nigerian preacher. My root is not Nigeria. My root is the throne of God. You can only bring me down when you get to the throne room. That is my root. And nobody, one concerned citizen sent me a message yesterday and said, Apostle, you know, we don't want them to deport you. Please, can you stop preaching these things? I told the person, do you know the warfare? Do you know? So do you think I'm afraid of deportation? Nobody can even deport me. Am I afraid? For God's sake, is deportation a cause? If not for stupidity, can you deport a man these days where there's internet, there's everything? I have a machine that I can be on morning cloud wherever I am on the face of the earth. Wherever I am on the face of the earth, I have a machine. I can be anywhere. I can run church service anywhere from the world. It's just to put one screen here and you guys connect me and we blast the world. Are you understanding me? People are stupid. So listen carefully. I don't know where God is going to send you, but watch me the way I'm fighting. That's the way you're going to fight. Are you understanding me? Because it's the same devils, the same spirit of religion we are dealing with. These guys don't even know the information we have about each of them. All the women they have raped, how they are reaching us. The information. Even Muslims are sending us message. Now we know how the gospel is supposed to be like. Don't worry, we are here with you. So what's the meaning of this? Are you understanding me? If we are to go legally, I have people waiting on ground. They are not even Christians. They are not even Christians. They want to defend a Christian cause. They are not even Christians. I know the days of Eli are over. I know it in the spirit. I know it in the spirit. There's a blanket of darkness over this nation that have been removed completely. Light has come. The gates of hell shall not prevail against it. Can I hear a loud amen here in the house? Let me tell you, when God started this war, when God started removing the blanket, the day I appeared on NTV was the day. It's not today. God knew that a few years later, He's going to expose. One second, I will just tell you. We ran into somebody who is a friend of the woman who took the bishop to court.
I don't know why women normalize violence. Actually, my friends were very shocked. I'm not a person to keep quiet on these kind of things. Yeah. Why did you keep quiet? I don't know. I've ever been a zombie in a relationship, you know. So anyway, that's another chapter. I won't stop. Oh my dear.
The person looked at me and told me things. One of the things she said was, I told that bishop, I don't want to mention his name. In fact, she didn't call him bishop. She called his real name. I pointed my finger at him and said, this thing you are doing to my friend, God will expose you. Amen. And the woman said, her word has come to pass. He said, I told him, this thing you are doing to my friend, God will expose you. We just ran into her. And there are people we are running into like that. It's just that we don't want to cause physical. If you want to go physical, I can assemble all the women, pay them to go on TV. I have TV, I put them on TV. But we don't want to. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Many of them want to speak. Just relax. It's time for Christ to speak. It's not you, it's Jesus. Because He said, I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. Are you understanding me? So tell your neighbor, fear not.
According to when wanasema 2018 tulikuwa tunapangia mtoto. It's not when we met. Were you married to him? No, I wasn't married to him.
Nikiomba asubuhi, Bwana alinionyesha. Shida hiyo haikutokea kwa bishop, ilianza na watu karibu 10 hapa. Na Bwana akaniambia watu hao niwaombee ndio pepo hiyo itoroke kabisa.
Mlipatana wapi? Mlijuanaje? Tulijua na sehemu ya burudani. Burudani wapi? Kanywaji mahali. Pastor
Who is in charge of this war? His name is Jesus. He called himself the man of war. Because a lot of souls have been taken to hell. The Lord showed me in the spirit a lot of funerals of preachers in this nation, of Christians in this nation. They ended up in hell because they died in sin. He said many have been dying all these years, going to hell because they believe that you can be an adulterer and still go to heaven. You can be a fornicator and still go to heaven. And they have been dying and going to hell. But my time to bring them to the threshing floor has come. So it didn't start today. It started the day we appeared on NTV. That is the day that God brought them to the threshing floor. And more things are going to happen. If you have wisdom, you will realize the only people listening to them are their captives. Nobody else. Every son of the righteous, those who have the seed of God in them, they are not listening to them. Some are still trapped in their churches, but they are not listening to them. They know what they are doing. When their time comes, they will behave like Jehu. Are you understanding? Those who push Jezebel out through the window were with Jezebel. Is that not? Those who pushed Jezebel out, where were they? They were Jezebel. So Jehu look and say, who is on the Lord's side? And one of them pushed her through the window. She thought he was his PA. She thought that eunuch was her PA. Until the day Jehu spoke. And something activated in the eunuchs, in their spirit. And they pushed her through the window. So there are people God has kept in those churches to push the ally, the sexual pervert, out of the window. When the time of Jehu comes, as you scream your voice, God would stir up the eunuchs. It's your turn to fight.